Fowler, and I am a student at Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore. I would like to start off by offering a few words inspired by a quote by Dr. King. He wrote on May 4th, 1966, that our goal is to create a beloved community, that this will require a qualitative change in our souls as well as a quantitative change in our lives. Last year, I was honored with this nomination because of my work at the Cherry Street Food Bank with Northwest Harvest. Some students I know look at community service as a school requirement. I learned that service is a lifelong commitment that acts as the foundations for this community that Dr. King envisioned. And for me, this required what Dr. King calls a qualitative change. I had to put myself out of my element, and when I did, I gained a new perspective on service. Although I felt apprehensive at first, I warmed up to the experience and saw that I was making a difference in the lives of Seattle's underserved. This lifelong commitment brings tangible benefits to those in need, whether it is a warm meal or a welcome smile. And it also helps to bridge the gaps between all levels of our community and bring us together in peace and unity. As we begin this award process, I'd like for all the nominees to understand that they are all winners through their dedication to service, and as such, they are committing themselves to the call made by Dr. King. In order to reach out to potential candidates for this year's Peace Award, nomination forms were sent to schools and districts throughout King County and beyond. Students were nominated by school counselors, teachers, parents, pastors, and others who knew them well. Once the nomination forms were received, a panel was convened consisting of dedicated and civic-minded staff from the Office of Arts and Cultural Affairs, Public Seattle Utilities, and Seattle Center Productions. The panelists read, rated, and deliberated on all of the nominations, and the award recipients were then chosen on the basis of their commitment to the ideals of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., leadership, peace, justice, civil rights, and community activism. All nominees will receive a certificate signed by Seattle Center Director Robert Nellums and by Mayor McGinn. The award recipients will also receive a check for $100 and an engraved plaque. We would now like to recognize all of the nominees for this year's award. As we read each name, please come to the stage and remain on stage after you receive your certificate. Pune Abdul Hosseini, Garfield High School. Peter Lee, Auburn Mountain View High School. Akash Nanda, East Lake High School. Sharda Ryan, East Lake High School. Olivia Rebro, St. Anthony School. The Ballinger Action Teens, Center for Human Services. Bellevue High School Peace Club, Bellevue High School. Holy Ground Career Development Group, Holy Ground Community Church. Multicultural Club, Kent Ridge High School. High School Youth Group, Mary Queen of Peace Church. We very much appreciate the contributions and commitment of all these young people toward making this world a better place. They have all done a fantastic job in energizing the dream. Please give a round of applause for all the nominees. We will now present 4 of the nominees with the 2010 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Peace Award. Our first honoree is Akash Nanda from Eastlake High School. Please also welcome Christine Gentis, counselor at Inglewood Junior High School and nominator of this outstanding award recipient.
For lots of years, see literally thousands of students come by my door. And every now and again, one comes through your door that is so special that you know you need to take notice. And that one is Akash Nanda. I met him when he was 12 years old. He's now 16. And he's very special. He told you a little bit. He did a lot at our school, but what he did is he took on an anti-bullying program, the Oveus program, and he owned it. And he sold it to 1,200 students when he stood up in our gym in front of all of them one day and dared them to make a difference and dared them to say that there was everything was okay. And he said it wasn't, but it could be better. Take note of this man, Akash Nanda. You may hear him again at our school. We think someday if we can live long enough, we may be voting for him in lots of different ways. He's very special, and I'm very proud.
Our next honoree is Sharda Ryan, also from Eastlake High School. Christine Gentis of Inglewood Junior High School is also the nominator of this incredible award recipient.
Thank goodness I was really worried because I love this young lady just as much as I love Akash. Look at that smile. That smile is Sharda, and it is sincere inside and outside. She is light personified. She enters a classroom and people just sigh with joy. She is truly the beautiful, peaceful spirit that she appears to be. And I don't know a finer young lady than I've ever had the pleasure. These two, Akash and Sharda, are such a gift to me. I'm sad they went on to Eastlake High School and left me, but I will watch them for the rest of my life. And I'm so thrilled.
Our third honorees are the Ballinger Action Teams from the Center for Human Services. Please also welcome Morgan Moore with the Center for Human Services and nominator of this amazing young group.